Attention, all the news in this video are all from around the internet and from our sources. We deliver to you the most realistic news. Make sure to listen well and you can turn on the caption.
Anthony Martial decides next move ahead of showdown talks with Ralf Rangnick. Anthony Martial is keen to join Sevilla in the January transfer window, with the out-of-favour Manchester United forward set to hold talks with Ralf Rangnick in the coming days. Barcelona and Juventus have also shown interest in the France international, who was reduced to a bit-part role during the latter stages of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tenure. Martial hasn't started a Premier League game since he was controversially chosen to start ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo in a 1-1 draw against Everton back in October, and is yet to feature since Rangnick's arrival. Earlier this month, Martial's agent, Philippe Lamboli, confirmed his client was ready to seek a fresh challenge, having joined United 6 years ago from Monaco. Anthony wishes to leave the club in January, Lamboli told Sky Sports News. He just needs to play. He doesn't want to stay in January, and I will speak to the club soon. Despite interest from two of Europe's traditional giants, Sky Sports claimed Sevilla remain Martial's preferred destination, given he is likely to be given more game time with the Spanish side. Rangnick is due to meet with the 26-year-old in the coming days, but is unlikely to stand in his way given his recent comments about any player who is not 100% committed to his rebuilding project. Ralf Rangnick urges Manchester United board to complete Erling Haaland transfer. Manchester United interim boss Ralf Rangnick is pushing his board to make a move for Dortmund striker Erling Haaland. The Norway superstar chose Dortmund over United in 2020, with the Red Devils describing the figures and clauses being requested by Mino Raiola at the time as bad for the industry. Haaland's stock has risen significantly since his £20 million move to Germany, and the striker is averaging more than a goal a game with Dortmund, having netted 76 times in 74 matches. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich and Chelsea are all interested in signing Haaland, and Raiola appeared to rule United out of the running with comments last week. However, the Manchester Evening News claims that Rangnick is urging his board to join the running for Haaland, as he would transform the side's attack. United already boast the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood and Jadon Sancho in attack, but Edinson Cavani and Anthony Martial are expected to leave over the next two transfer windows. Rangnick is set to take on a 2-year consultancy role at the end of the season as United look to appoint a new long-term manager. But the German is already attempting to sort out United's recruitment, and they could move for a defensive midfielder next month, with Amadou Haidara high on the Germans' wish list. Manchester United contract rebel Jesse Lingard makes decision over January transfer move. Manchester United contract rebel Jesse Lingard wants to stay and fight for his place at the club and will reject a move away in the January transfer window, according to reports. The 29-year-old only has 6 months left on his current deal with the Red Devils and has been heavily linked with a move away after a frustrating season so far in which he is yet to start a Premier League match. Lingard thrived in his brief loan spell at West Ham last season and is believed to be interesting the Hammers once again, while he is also on the radar of Newcastle. But The Athletic report that Lingard intends to shun a January switch and will remain at Old Trafford until the end of the season. The midfielder still believes he can force his way into new interim manager Ralf Rangnick's plans, though his long-term future at the club still looks very precarious. Talks over a new deal were shelved earlier this year and no further discussions have taken place, with United unwilling to offer Lingard the kind of salary he can get elsewhere, particularly given the tiny role he has played this year. United had hoped to get a small fee for Lingard in January, but the player himself knows he can land a much larger signing-on fee for himself if he moves on a free transfer in the summer. The Athletic also claim that Newcastle have gone cold on signing Lingard and do not intend to pursue him in January, with other areas of the pitch in need of reinforcing more urgently. Lingard endured a frustrating time under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer but had been promised a bigger role following his superb displays for West Ham. However, he only started 2 games under the ex-Norwegian coach, one in the Carabao Cup, the other in the Champions League, and has once again been a peripheral figure. He has not come in from the cold following Rangnick's arrival and still has just 2 goals and 1 assist to his name this season, but appears hopeful he can impress the German in the coming weeks and months. Julian Alvarez speaks out on his future amid Manchester United speculation. Julian Alvarez has refused to rule out a move away from River Plate amid rumours he could be set to join Manchester United this winter. The 21-year-old has established himself as one of the finest attacking players in Argentine football since bursting onto the scene and racked up 18 goals and 6 assists to help River Plate win the Primera Division title last month. The Argentine champions remain hopeful they can convince Alvarez to stay on for another season, but the youngster's outstanding performances have caught the attention of some of Europe's elite clubs including Bayern Munich, Juventus and Atletico Madrid. Recent reports emanating from Argentina indicated that Manchester United had joined the race for Alvarez's signature, with the Premier League giants opening discussions ahead of a potential bid in January. The Red Devils are aware that Alvarez has a £17 million release clause in his contract at River Plate, though, which will rise to £21 million in the final 10 days of the transfer window. United could, alternatively, wait until Alvarez's contract expires next winter to make their move, but competition would likely be fierce for the Argentina international given he would be available on a free transfer. Alvarez made his debut for the Argentina national team back in June, coming on as a substitute in the side's World Cup qualifying match with Chile. The attacking midfielder has since been capped 4 further times and is desperate to nail down his place in Lionel Scaloni's squad ahead of Qatar 2022. Alvarez would become the 7th Argentine to represent United should he complete a move to Old Trafford, following in the footsteps of Juan Sebastian Veron, Gabriel Heinze, Carlos Tevez, Angel Di Maria, Marcos Rojo and Sergio Romero.